Hello guys, it's been a long time. I'm sorry about not posting videos for past couple months. I was kind of busy on my personal things, but today I'm back and I promise you I'm gonna upload video at least once at a week and hopefully three at a week. I hope so. Today we're gonna learn how to turn AI song into a hour songs. So let's dig in. Okay, so AI has been really, really popular, and majority of artists, majority of just humanity is using AI since 2020. AI has been using a lot of sense in this our life. So even in music industry, especially in music industry, lots of people are using AI to make their songs, get inspiration from, but there are not much informations about how to turn AI song into a our song, and there are no much like information about copyright of AI songs. Do I own that song? Like if I want to release that song, where are those if I release that song and if I want to earn money, those like I can get money 100% or like there's not much information like that. So today we're gonna today I'm gonna just explain that first and then we're gonna turn it into a song part. So if you wanna just skip this part and you can just go to the next part. Okay, so I'm gonna use a Suno for today. This one is a Suno, right? As you can see, like you can make a song just by writing a prompt and you can make a whole song with it. So you can write the lyrics, you can write down the stars. This is actually really important. Like you want to like describe your stars like in a way that AI can understand. So and also like you can't write certain artist's name or certain synthesizer's name. You cannot write those things. So if I want to put like, oh, I want to make a Snoop Dogg type beat, or like I want to make a Dr. Dre type beat, and if you write Dr. Dre, and they're gonna be no, you cannot do that. And if I want to put, oh, I want to have a sound of a DX7. I want to have a sound of a Yamaha montage, and they're gonna say you cannot do that. So what you have to do is just kind of like twist the sound. So I want to give a like G-funk sound, 90s group style. I want to give a hip hop but inspiration from 90s West Coast G-funk. You should write down like that. And there are more options. You can just you can choose vocal gender and you can choose lyrics mode. If you put auto, then this you can see your lyrics is disabled. If you put an auto lyrics mode, then AI will gonna write the lyrics by itself. Like they were gonna just write it down what they want. So I kind of suggest to you to just write down the lyrics, or if you can't like write down lyrics, then just use a ChatGPT or Gemini to write down the lyrics, and then you can just put it down. Because what we're doing today is how to turn AI song into our songs. Okay, so I wanted to make a song that is a R&B, and I wanted to have a vocal that is a cappella. So I made this song. I made this song. All I wrote down was just R&B a cappella. That was all. That's just two things I wrote it down. And then AI made this song. Okay, so we're gonna hear more sound later, but so okay, we have a song, right? And you might wonder, okay, do I have right in this song? Like, what about the copyright of the song? You might be wondering that. So I'm gonna explain you. If you're using a just basic Suno, not premium option, then the song's copyright is owned by a Suno. But if you're using a premium and pro plan, then you have a 100% copyright of a song that Suno has made. So if you want to use Suno song as your song, then you should use a pro plan. Or if you don't do that, then Suno will have a copyright and you cannot get any of it. So let's move into the next part, okay? So now we have a song, and I want to download a song. You can download a get stems, but it's only included in Pro Plan, and I'm using a Pro Plan. If you don't have Pro Plan, it's totally fine. Just you can these days you can get stems in Logic Pro. It's all good, but I just downloaded it. I got stems, and there are stems, right? And I download it, and this is how it sounds like. This is what I got. And I'm gonna just put these stems in our project, which I'm gonna explain you later. Just create new tracks, and then we'll just put this part so that the beat can be synced. Okay. We kind of have to like delete certain things in here because certain things are like just duplicated. For example, like a lead vocal and backing vocal. These two and these two are literally just same file. So I'm going to just delete these two. And they also have a bass and drum. It's also duplicated. I'm going to just delete that too. So what we have is just these 5 tracks, and this is the song that I made in Suno, and it's gonna sound same like the earlier. So we're gonna just listen. Okay, so we got stems, we extracted a stems, we got the songs, so now we have a just basic things in order to make our songs. So now since we have these stems and these songs, I'm gonna just break down this song and then turn into our songs. So here's the important part. If you skip other part, it's all good, but you gotta be like focused on this part if you want to learn AI song turn into our songs. Okay, I'm gonna start it now. Okay, one thing about AI song is their sound quality is really, really bad. Like for example, if you want to hear just drum, this gonna be sound super bad. the high frequency is broken, the sound quality is just really bad. If you want to release a song with this sound quality, this is not enough. You cannot do that. Like, this is really bad. Like, so what we're gonna do today is break down this pattern, break down the beat, break down the chord, and then we're gonna make our new drum pattern, and then we're gonna make a new chord progression, and then turn into our songs. So what we're gonna do is just get an inspiration from here. So what we're going to do is just getting an inspiration from this AI track. That's all. So AI track will be just like a soil to a ground, and then we're gonna make a tree out of it. So okay, so like I said in previous video, you can check in like in here, 90s G-Funk type video. Like I explained you, what we need to do is break down the bass first. So in here we have a bass track, right? We're gonna break down the bass track. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's break down a chord progression. I checked the bass, and bass sounded like I think that's how bass sounds like. So now we have the chord progression is based on G, A, and D. We can clearly see this chord progression is a D minor because I broke down the melody, and this is how it just sounds like. So we can know this chord progression is based on D minor scale. So what we can do is make a chord progression out of D minor scale. In D minor scale, G can be played as a G minor, and then A can play as an also minor, and then D is obviously minor. So what we can do is make a chord progression sounds like this. Kind of like that. I like the sound of it, but I want to give a more jazzy vibe. I want to give a more groovy vibe. I want to give a more R&B vibe. So what I'm gonna do is using a secondary dominant in here. So in D minor, fifth note of a D is an A, right? And somehow in this song, chord progression is based on G, A to the D. So before D, we can play A, and we're gonna borrow A from a D major scale. So in D major scale, A is a we're gonna bring a dominant from here. So we're gonna play A dominant 7 instead of just A minor. So this is not coming, A7 is not coming out from D minor scale, but we can still use it because this is a fifth note of a D, and then we're gonna using a secondary dominant. And A7 is a secondary dominant of a D, so we can use the A7, and then we're gonna sound like this. Okay, I like the sound, but it kind of still sounds weird, right? So we're gonna add more tension, which we're gonna add flat 9 and flat 13, sharp 5. So this is how we're gonna sound like if after we add all the tensions. One more time. Okay, so we're gonna use a chord progression. And so now we can know the chord progression. Now we know what chord progression we're gonna use. So let's play with a bass track. I'm gonna just play it. We're not gonna use this in our actual songs. We're just gonna use it. We're just gonna play it. And it doesn't sound weird at all. It sounds rather good. So we're gonna use it as chord progression. So I'm gonna just write it down in here. The chord progression will be a G minor 9 to a A augment 7 flat 9 to D minor 9 and D minor 9. This will be our chord progression, okay? I want you to remember this chord progression. Okay, so now we have chord progression. Now we know the rhythm. This is just basic 4/4 rhythm. And then I found the correct BPM. What you can do is just correct the drums and choose. You can see a tempo and then apply region tempo to project tempo. Then this we're gonna just turn this region's tempo into a project tempo. And this song is a 102 BPM. And that's it. So we know the bass, we know the BPM, we know the beat, we know the rhythm. So what we need to do is just I will explain as like re-record the sound. I'm gonna just explain like this. So what does this mean is, like I said in earlier, AI song sound quality is just really bad. It's really bad. The high frequency is broken, like I said in earlier. So we're gonna re-record those tracks and we're gonna add our things also, so that we can fulfill the track and we can make the track more, we can make the song more groovy, we can make the song more professional. Okay, so let's do it. Like I say in previous video, usually when you make a song, you start with a drum and bass and rhythm part and then others too. So today we're gonna follow that spectrum. So we're gonna start in here. We're gonna make our drum pattern, and I just made it this. This is how we're gonna sound like. This is kick, snare, hi-hat, right? So just basic funk beat. This is how it sounds like. Oh, my bad. Okay, this is how it sounds like. We have this drum part, and it's actually kind of little empty, so I added these cymbals, shakers, and other rhythm section, And this is how it sounds like after all added. So we have this drum section. If you want to learn more about this drum, then you can go to my previous video. I just explained this drum really well. So we have a drum section in here now, okay? And then we're gonna make a bass. This is really important part. We're gonna just full remake of a bass in this song. So in AI version, bass was just it was just really simple, right? And I just wanted to give a more funky vibe, so I made these bass lines. If you want to break down these bass lines, then you can just copy this and paste it. If you want to have this, I can actually share this project file to you if you want. So just write it down or like send me an email. So I made this bass pattern, and this is how it sounds like. I made this bass pattern. And with the drum, it sounds like this with drum. Okay, like I told you earlier, this is just re-record of a AI song. Now let's go back to a AI song and hear drum and bass part only. This is what it sounds like in AI song. Okay, and compare that with this. Basic rhythm is same, basic beat is also same. What different is this have a more funky vibe and sound quality is way better. So like I say, this is just getting inspiration from an AI song. We're not actually using an AI song. So this is how I usually do it. In a way, get an inspiration from an AI. And above that, we're gonna add our chord progression, which is, like I told you earlier, G minor 9, A augment 7, D minor, and it sounds like this. And I added more layer, same chord progression. And I wanted to give a more rhythm in this song, so I got some sample from a splice, and I changed the tune a little bit, changed the rhythm also a little bit, and I added this little guitar riff. Okay, so we have a bass, we have a drum, we have chord progression, and we have a guitar also. So basically, we have all the things what we need. So let's hear this song. Let's hear the sound so far what we made. This is just a whole different rhythm. So this sounds way better than just AI song, right? And I personally like the vocal part. I personally like the melody, so I just brought this melody and added it a little bit and added it to these songs. And with this vocal, this is how it sounds like. This is just a whole different rhythm because I got an inspiration from this vocal. I just wanted to give a more ba. I wanted to give this rhythm pattern, so I added this special rhythm in this song. So this is it, and that's how to turn AI song into our song. I hope this video really helped you, and I really hope this video was enough to explain. If you have more questions, if you want to learn more, then just comment down below. Just email me. You can email me. I'm trying to answer all the questions that you guys sent me, and I'm trying to do my best to help you guys and also help myself. So if you like this video, please press that like button and subscribe button. I would be really appreciate it. And that was it. That was it. That was how to turn AI song into our song, and this is how it sounds like. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys doing well. Peace.